And good evening, everybody. We are back again. This time we are going live with a face. Oh no, he forgot to shave. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll get rid of it. See, look, got a shaving kit right here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really show on that. Anyway, let us get started. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. I can't get my head straight over this. All right, let us go. All right, everybody. Let me go ahead and get this thing set up completely. We're going to be doing live chat so I can see exactly what is going on, hopefully. Hi, Tops chat. No, we need live chat completely. Let's maybe set this up with Pumpkin. No. We don't need Pumpkin. Don't worry about it. It's not quite Halloween yet because, I mean, look at that. Now we got a better color. I'm trying to get it adjusted to where we can see it correctly. There we go. That's a little better. Anyway, let us go. So let's go ahead and get started with today. And I've said that like a million times. Let us go. Let us go. Let us go. 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 On an adventure. Thingamajig is up. Sorry. All right. So anyway, I got myself a lot of questions that was sent out from a bunch of people who wanted them answered. And I said, tell you what, guys, I'll go ahead and make a video about it, and we'll go ahead and answer it right on live, right where everybody can hear, and I will post it up and see if that answers your question. If it does not, if you guys have other questions, if you want more videos like this, I'm not going to say leave a like, subscribe, all that, because come on, let's get real, you know? But anyway, the thing is, just send me a text or whatever. I'll answer it. And hopefully this answers a lot of your questions. I'm not going off of a script or anything. It says that right here. Anyway, so let's go ahead and begin with, I don't have these in particular order. So let's go ahead. And if you guys have a question, go ahead and throw it on the chat, and hopefully it will come up on my phone properly. And then I'll be able to actually answer it live right in front of you as I see them. Let's go ahead and begin with Dejeti123. In fact, he was one of my first really big subscribers that just stayed solid with me all the way. Even when I deactivated twice, more on that later, he stayed with me. So I really do appreciate Dejeti. I hope I'm Dejeti, I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Anyway, he sent in one of my first questions, and it is, how long have you been drawing, and is Lilac your first OC, or did you have any characters before her? All right, so how long have I been drawing? I'll start off with that, because that's a pretty good question to start off with. As far as I can learn that, I really majorly started to draw, mainly when I was 14 years old. The thing is that I was 14 or 15 years old. I watched Digimon Tamers. First was Digimon Season 2 or Generation 2, which I can't remember quite the name of it. But anyway, so the one with Vmon and all that. I started to actually draw like a bunch of Digimon characters. Back then, I was living in a different place. And then later on, I moved Georgia and then back down to here, my hometown. In fact, this was one of the homes where I was actually really, really little. And so it was really cool to be able to come back here and help out the family. Anyway, so I've been drawing mainly since, I started mainly doing my big drawing, like actually creating stuff, not just scribbles, mainly when I was about 14 years old or so. Sorry for my stuttering. Goodness sake. Is Lilac your first OC? Absolutely not. Everybody has to start somewhere. I've actually had a pretty cringy OC. Nothing against cringy OCs out there, but I definitely had one of the crazier ones. All I did was take Scout the Puppy, who is this character right here from Leapfrog, and basically I gave him a hat. And it was later on where he actually did have a hat in the episode. And in a movie, and I was unable to use him as my character, but I still claimed him as my own. I never had a name for him directly, but I always drew him. And then he was sort of my character because he had a hat. I was like, just because I had one thing. So later on, I actually took Violet, who is the opposite character of that and is a girl, and green is blue or green and purple are opposite of the color scale. and opposites, boy, girl, that sort of thing. So I thought that was cool. But anyway, so I took that character, and one day when I was drawing over in college, that was 2015, I took a paper plate and I literally took a circle across the poster board, and that was the first character or the first time I actually created Lilac to what she is now today. So it was very interesting to be able to put it that way. I never really gave her the name Lilac, but it's opposite from Violet. So Lilac, Violet, a little bit of ideas there. But anyway, later on, I started really making her character. She originally had a skater skirt, and then I took away the skater skirt, added a diaper, and then I gave her her hat that she's known for. Originally, it was a backward baseball cap. At one point, it became a beanie. Another point, it became a beret, and then it went back over to the baseball cap. And now it's just like whatever. It's kind of like just a cap. It depends on the angle where I draw it. I've had other people draw her in different ways as well. So that's always interesting. By the way, I really love your guys' art. I have so many people, especially Solidicus. Shout out to you, man, for doing so many pieces of art for Lilac. Just it blows me away. I've had a couple of them from some pretty major people, major artists. Tabby Monk. I was so lucky enough to get something from Tabby Monk of Lilac. I've also had one from what's his name? Cananja White or Cananja Blanco, known in the community. So that was awesome as well. But you guys always make such great art. Sorry for getting off topic. That's a major thing. You guys really helped me out with that. Anyway, enough sappiness. Let's get back to it. Let's see. So Adam the Pony says, do you have a Discord? Funny thing, actually, is that I am going to be creating Discord in a few days. More specifically, the first of the month. I am going to be resetting my accounts, hopefully resetting my username, getting everything else set up to, Lilac the puppy again, not Brandon KH9895 or whatever it is. It's my real name's Brandon, but it's a little revealing and it just doesn't hold to it. You got all this cute little puppy art and everything, and baby furs all over the place, and then you got a name like Brandon, who's a bearded guy who just no. I mean, I need to set something up. But anyway, I'm going to be shooting over to Discord. We're going to get that rolling. And I very well may or may not. I'm still deciding on spreading up to either do my own website, which I think that's a little too far. She's not that popular of a character yet, but just something cute, just like little updates or whatever. But my main updates come through not Discord, but through DeviantArt. So I'm most likely going to focus on DeviantArt. I'm probably going to become core again. So to answer your question, yes, I am going to be getting a Discord. No, I do not have one yet. I am open up for ideas, people. Do I have my drink? That's what Lilac the puppy asks. Do you have your drink? What just happened here? I nearly got hurt. Sorry. Anonymous asks, why do you drink water from a giant container like this? It's better than drinking water from a bottle, let me tell you. All right. Another thing about Adam the Pony, who was the person who asked the question, do you have a Discord? He actually, on my old account on DeviantArt back in 2015, when I first started DeviantArt, and that account I want to push behind me. I want to forget about it, but it was not my best work. But back then, I was so proud of it. I'm keeping quiet about what that account name was, so then people don't go after me like, hey, you made this, you made that. Let's just say it's still in the baby fur community. Definitely not the greatest work, though. Anyway, you can actually see an old picture of when I was doing that transition from OCs. Anyway, but Adam the Pony, he was actually one of my old subscribers from that. So it was interesting that years later, I see him as a subscriber to my new thing, but he had no idea. So I contacted him and said, dude, check this out. You actually are a subscriber to me back in 2015. And I haven't heard from him since. Let's talk, Adam. Come on, Anyway, Mr. Not a Cringy Boy 22. I was actually pretty proud of the art that I did for him. I was actually really proud of that because, it was the one where he had his OC playing with the airplane. I was really glad about that. That was a nice piece. But wondering if you have any social media, Discord, Amino, or YouTube, because thought that you were terminated. Well, it's not that I was terminated. Insert drama here. It's basically like I just had to step back for a long time because I was under a lot of fire from a lot of people who were kind of haters in the community, and I was dealing with a lot of family issues. The hurricane actually kind of took out most of the home, so I needed to. I was undergoing like a depression kind of thing, and like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? So anyway, going back on this, first of all, hello to whoever has just joined. I can't see who joins, can I? Anyway, hello, and thank you for the like. I'm answering questions right now, so if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and post them down below, and I should be able to see it on my screen. Let us continue, but Mr. Not a Cringy Boy 22, I was really happy with that. Do I have any Discord, like I said earlier to Adam the Pony's question of do I have a Discord? I just simply, I do, you know, but it's going to be, or I did back in the past. But I'm going to go back to it. Amino, I'm never going back. Sorry. Amino was definitely troubling for me. I tried joining the baby for Amino, and let's just say it got ugly pretty quick. And do I have a YouTube? Congratulations, you're watching it. I have several YouTubes, actually. A lot of them I don't, spread the word about. But I do a little bit of game streaming sometimes, I do a little bit of discussion, things like that. And because I thought you were terminated, you heard that all right. Our next question comes from Legends 2. In fact, Legends 2, just letting you know, I do actually have a request that was sent in by you. I will be doing that. I do have a little bit of list going on. In fact, my phone time cuts off tomorrow, so then I'll be doing all my updates on the 1st. So this is actually probably going to be the last stream until I can get my phone bill paid off. That's going to be on the 1st of the month. It's going to be 2 days. But anyway, Legends 2 asks, do you mind if I put on a request? You gave me a request. Feel free to send in 10,000 more if you want. Okay, that's maybe a little excessive. But do you mind if I put in requests? Absolutely, go right ahead as long as it follows the request rules. That's just general things. I won't draw gore. I won't draw sex, that sort of thing. That's just general. You can find that over in my journal on DeviantArt. Okay, and continuing on, let's see what we got here. And do we have someone who came back? You keep leaving and coming back, but I'm glad to have you over. I really do. I really do appreciate it. Jumbo Hooves. First of all, real quick jump over to Jumbo Hooves. He was actually someone that I role-played with for 6 entire years. Him and I actually go a long way back over on Ponyville Co. Back before that got torn up by RD and Octavia, who, they're the name of the characters, but it's also the name of the usernames. I'm not shooting out like, hey, they done this, they done that. I'm just saying that the site used to be better, and then, but me and him decided to go ahead and get in contact on Facebook. Hello to our others. We also have some other viewers, I see. Thank you. But he actually was really awesome. But 6 entire years of role playing. In fact, off the screen right over here, he's actually on chat. But anyway, he asks me who is best pony. I think we have discussed this many times before, but it is quite obvious. Let's see if I can get this in here. It's Vinyl Scratch. Also, nothing about that, but Derpy Hooves is also really awesome. This was actually, you guys might recognize this from a small artist that actually was seen on Derpy Boru quite a few times. But anyway, I actually got this called in or whatever. This is Bubble Muffins. and it actually has a collector card and it's signed and everything, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, moving back on. Anonymous. Oh, we got Anonymous again. All right, so we have, what is your favorite shirt? Real quick, before I answer that, thank you for the likes. Really do appreciate that. But this is my favorite shirt. Right here. In fact, I got this from ABU. A lot of people have seen me wear this before. This is Little Paws. Anthony, that one's out for you. Not sure if I can, let's see if I can, oh, that's going to be a little too bright. I'm so sorry. But anyway, but that is the Little Paws suit, and I absolutely freaking love this. In fact, it fits really well. Has all these cute little diapered animals on it. I'm like, I couldn't say no. While we're on that topic, Lil Paws, the actual diapers are absolutely freaking amazing. I haven't been able to get my hands on them really, because they're always running out of stock. So ABU, please, I beg of you, keep, if anything, you guys got to keep that on stock. You know that's your most popular one. Anyway, but it's absolutely great for baby furs and everything. Really hold well and everything. I'm a little sensitive on that topic because, you know, I got other people in the house. But if you guys want to throw a chat with me about that, feel free. I'll answer any questions you guys absolutely need. But Little Paws are absolutely the best. Let's see what we got here. These, of course, are good too, but you know, they fit. Don't question that. They fit. They actually do. You know, I've actually lost a lot of weight lately, but anyway, but those fit really well. They don't hold the best. Those are good nights, by the way. Let's see what we got. I believe I've almost answered all of them. I got a couple things I wanted to note here. Is a couple things that are coming up. Tomorrow is Halloween, as you guys know. What am I going to be? Well, I wanted to be a candy corn. But unfortunately, being a candy corn is a good way to get in trouble, as in getting eaten by someone who likes candy corn or getting thrown away by someone who doesn't like candy corn. So I love candy corn. Sorry. I cannot eat like a whole bag of it, but I do love candy corn. So if you don't like candy corn, exit stage left. So anyway, I'm going to be a ninja more than likely. However, I've bounced this idea. I got a really nice outfit that I'm quite proud of. In fact, it's back over here. But I'm going to be more than likely doing that. I wanted to be Lilac. I actually did want to be Lilac, but I was unable to actually do that. Because, well, obvious reasons. Let's just say I don't live in the best community. Again, insert drama here for the millionth time. So I will be doing Halloween as a ninja more than likely. And hopefully my neighbor will be able to save some king-size candy bars, or at least a soda pop or two. That would be nice. Go over there, have a little soda pop, and just walk out. Now that would be a nice. Tomorrow is Halloween, and the 1st is going to be, what's today? Today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So the 1st will be Thursday. Oh, and Fridays it's going to rain. Anyway, so, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. I was just doing some video earlier to test this out, and now I am just hyped for the night. Sorry for acting too crazy. I keep not even looking at the screen. Look at the screen. Things I want to run down. Will I be streaming soon? Besides now, yes, I will be, and it will actually be doing with Lilac art. I want to be able to set up something where I would be able to have nice lighting, maybe a little bit better. Like camera seems okay. I'm guessing I'm coming through okay. Please let me know. But otherwise from that, if my synchronization is right, you know, then at that point, if everything works out, then I don't see any issue doing some art streams. You know, I thought maybe, you know, I get the art thing or whatever and just be like doing some really cute art for art for Lilac. You know, that would be pretty neat. The problem is as you see, I am left-handed. It is coming through on right on the screen, but I am left-handed. All right. So due to that fact, I'm not sure if I would be able to set something coming up from this way or whatever. Where this camera is actually at is my closet. I'm actually talking into my closet right now. I got to be able to figure out a better way. And obviously, this is my blanket, that's my pillow, things like that. Um, I'm going to be able to do some better quality things lately. I was really proud of that video, that jazz video I did the other day. Just that tone of sound. I absolutely loved it. So anyway, so we got that. A couple other things I'm wanting to run down. We're back on topic. Am I going to be doing a vinyl scratcher pony picture? Yes. I want to be able to do a diapered vinyl scratch picture where she looks absolutely adorable. I wanted to originally do a conveyor picture with glitter, but I decided very quickly against it because honestly, drawing that character is way harder than drawing Lilac. Let's see what we got here. So, I'm sorry, I get thirsty fast. It's like that's not like ASMR, like I can do ASMR. Don't question that. Don't question that. Also, real quick, by the way, ABU is awesome. Got an ABU mug. Real quick, also to that is that I actually have 2 ABU mugs. One got cracked on the way, unfortunately, right there. But I use that for a pencil cup, and they were so nice to be able to send me a replacement, and I just thought that was awesome. Not paid, not sponsored. Though I will not argue ever getting sponsored by them. Just saying. I think any baby fur would love to get sponsored by them. If anything, I'll be able to do maybe a couple videos or whatever. Hey, hi Anthony. Hey, quick questions. Are you taking live questions? I already listed them out. Oh, I absolutely am taking live questions. Go right ahead. Anything that you would like to say, ask, anything like that. Sorry, it's really small text on my phone. I need to be able to plug this into like a big TV and like just sit back or whatever. I'm taking live questions right off the bat, man. Go ahead. Yeah, absolutely anything right off the table. Like I will set this thing in whatever settings to answer whatever questions you need, man. And if it's too personal or you don't want to ask it directly or whatever, just feel free to send me a text, man. That won't be any problem whatsoever. In fact, I actually read off like all the questions that I had. I just have the list of basically, things that are going on lately, things I am working on, projects, requests, that sort of thing. So if you have a question, go right ahead. Absolutely, the table is yours. Other things that are going on as well is, let's see. On the first, I am going to be resetting, like I said, my accounts and be getting that Discord and everything. So I'm not sure if you were there for that. It says, awesome, awesome. So what inspired your OC? Again, sorry for like coming up real close to the screen when reading. I need to set it at a better angle. What inspired my OC? Definitely, I will have to say that I actually, you'll immediately see the similarities here. This is Scout the puppy, who is my snuggle buddy. And what happens is he is from Leapfrog, a little well-known series, Scout and Friends. Well, what happened was I was really interested in just the silliness and the cuteness of that, and I absolutely wanted to be able to make my own character off of it. And eventually, I formed the character more and more and more. It originally was just Scout with a hat, and then it was Violet, who is the girl character opposite of Scout. And then I later on took out the ring around her eye, gave her her own outfit, and my style of drawing eventually made it the character that she is now, where she's just, Lilac the puppy now instead of Violet from Leapfrog. So I definitely want to be able to set that up in such a way to where I want her to be totally my own. Right now, she's still in progress of being renovated. For example, like she used to be, that does not come out good at all. I'm so sorry. But like I said, I'm going to figure out the scale later on. Lighting, different angles, things like that. I'm going to be able to do a pretty good stream, in my opinion, later on. I need to learn how to stay on topic. Anyway, Lilac is actually, she really, what definitely deeply inspired her for me though, is I started looking internally, because her design is obviously based on a million designs combined in my favorite features. She used to have a skirt. She used to, I'm not saying skirt's my favorite feature, just saying. Uh, she has a diaper now. She has the white t-shirt. The white t-shirt, each part of Lilac has a story. From her hat to her diaper to her socks to her roller skates, even. The thing is, they each have a part of it, that is a part of me. And her personality is really what was fun to make. Um, Her personality mainly was created me looking inward toward myself. So whenever I was sleepy, she was sleepy. And whether I was, happy, she was happy. Anything that basically she likes, I likes, whether it be colors or whether it be more to the sense of like being tired and cute, lullabies, that sort of thing. Lullabies actually do affect me in real life. I listen to them nightly. And the thing is, though, is anything that she has, I really try to put out myself into the character. Whenever my pen touches the paper, I try to be able to put however I'm feeling. And unfortunately, that could be a strength and a weakness. As you've seen, there's a lot of happy art on my page. But there's also a lot of sad art. Whenever I'm feeling sad, I really put it out into the character. Or whether I'm feeling silly and, joking and playful, you just see this whole different change, really appear. For example, I have a couple of them that would be, let's see, uh, is it is this a Donald Trump podcast? Sorry, Trump is king. It is not a Donald Trump podcast. I do support the United States and everything, but this is actually a podcast, or more like a stream, that is based on my character, artwork, things like that, baby for community questions, just sort of like a little art thing. I really do appreciate the views. Thank you very much for dropping by. If you have any questions about my artwork, my pages, things like that, or whether it's not about me or my characters, but just rather in general, I can definitely answer whatever questions you need as long as it holds appropriate. So that will not be any trouble at all. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. I only talk about jesters of Donald Trump, so bye. Well, thank you for dropping by. Sorry for the if that was any trouble or problems, but I really do appreciate you dropping by. In fact, it really gets me thinking, because how did I get somebody else that wasn't a subscriber to my DeviantArt? So thank you very much for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. Awesome sauce. This is my last question for now. In the future, you're thinking of making more characters for your Lilac world. It doesn't have to be your last question. It could be a million questions. Let's see what we got here. So, more characters. The thing is it took me 15, 16. I mean, I am 3 years into making my character Lilac, and I'm still making her. And then Glitter was just created. Glitter, the pony, I'm not sure if you saw my picture. Have you seen my picture that was based on, it's called Magic Show or whatever? Has him, he's sort of hypnotized in the back, and then Lilac is waving her magic wand. Have you seen that picture yet? So the thing is that that picture, Lilac, it was supposed to be a friend for Lilac, and also a way for me to practice my pony pictures as well. Let's see what we got. Oh, uh-huh. Okay, yes. So the thing is that that was a character for the Lilac world. And interesting enough, your character that I made for you the other day, Anthony the puppy, or whatever you want to name him. I just call him Anthony the puppy. You name him however you like. But that character, just something was really special about that, because it was like very interesting. Because whenever I draw puppies or puppy characters, I was actually really, really happy about that. I just had this peace in me where it was like, wow, I'm making a boy character finally. But at the same time, it was still a puppy, and it was really cute. I don't know. It just felt good making that character. I want to be able to maybe make that character part of the Lilac world, and to be actively creating art that would include your character. However, the thing is that sometimes, like I said, I'm still setting up supplies, material, art, things like that. I want to be able to create a small. Don't worry, don't get crazy here. A small animation. I want to be able to create a small animation that has a couple of the characters, both from my watchers, myself, and just make that little fun video. Maybe characters singing or dancing or in a nursery together or just something. I used to do a little bit of 3D work. I mean, I'm far from it. You probably noticed a couple of my streams before, or not my streams, my posts before. I mentioned, hey, I'm working with 3D now. I'm doing 3D this, 3D that, and then I quickly stayed quiet about it. Mainly that's because I actually had a 3D compatible computer, and I used to do all my art on that, and you could see the decline there. But the thing is that I actually gave that art, or that not that art, the computer to my brother. So will I be able to ever put more characters? Absolutely. I gotta be able to stream up my creativity juice though to be able to do that. Because each character, I could pump out characters all day. I could pump out OCs. I can put out whether it be birds or parrots, or let's make something right here. Let's just do a parrot character who likes cupcakes and wears a blue shirt. Okay, like anybody can create characters right off the fly. Great. Someone's gonna have to request that from me now. But anyway, anybody can create characters just right off the fly, but you gotta really put your heart into the characters. And that is really why you notice, like, whenever I draw or I write my books, especially when I write my short stories, you'll notice that I actually create a whole separate story. I use emotion as the power to both my drawings, my art, whether I'm doing music, I was even that jazz thing I was doing the other day. It's just emotion is my power in life. Emotion and music. And when they're both combined, it blows me away. Um, but anyway, I got to be able to get my thoughts together on creating something. I obviously am best at creating puppy characters, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. When I made your character, Anthony, I felt like at first when I was drawing it that, oh my god, this is a recolor of Lilac. What am I doing? But honestly, I really think that in the end, from the little bracelet over to the diaper style to even just the general, I went back with a circle on the side. You notice that. But I just really think that that was a very cute character that later on just became its own thing. Um, I definitely would like to see further development on that character, whether I do it in art or whether you make a thought of, hey, I want this character on a conveyor, or oh, this character's really shy with that character, or just whatever you need, or that character likes rice, just whatever you need. If that character likes rice, then I can definitely do a drawing of that. By the way, I'm not sure what time it is in your area, but here it's actually incredibly late. So thank you so much. If you're in my time zone, thank you so much for just dropping by and just saying hello and just being here. I really do appreciate that. Uh, Actually, while I have you here, I would like to mention real quick about my Minecraft thing. I was actually doing Minecraft earlier, and it turns out I was able to get it running on my phone. And there's realms, but that's like $7.99 a month or whatever. Let's see. Hello, friend. I just tuned in. Well, hello to you. Right now, I am doing a little bit of different topics, including my art, doing a little bit of music, but right now I'm discussing a real quick thing about Minecraft. Maybe doing a little bit of live streaming on that. So I'm really just doing a barrage of topics today. If you have any ideas, requests, talks, questions, anything, just post it down below. Feel free. Thank you so much for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. But for you, Anthony, just letting you know that, like, I was able to put it onto my page. Um, And ooh, one other question. Absolutely, the table's yours. Go right ahead. I was able to, while you're asking that question, I'm just going to run down. I was able to put it on my phone, but unfortunately, it is laggy whenever I hit a coral reef. So, and that's a 3 GB phone with a RAM. Um, how long have you been on YouTube? Well, I'll tell you what, I was actually on YouTube back in 2015. I used to do little mini reviews and things and be helping out people with computers. Also, real quick on that topic, I used to do reviews for drinks, such as the Pepsi. Wow, help me out here. My mind is need to turn it on. um, what is that one? Crystal Pepsi. The old 90s drink that came back. I did a big review for Crystal Pepsi. That was pretty awesome. I actually have another YouTube that I am trying to work on where I do live streaming of different games. I have a couple Call of Duties on there. have Minecraft. I have, all the other games. I got a bunch of things. I wanted to be able to do some games of Animal Crossing New Leaf, this old 2DS. Check that out, ABU sticker. But anyway, I wanted to do New Leaf, but I need to get myself a capture card first so I could be able to do that. I got a really awesome town, and hopefully one day I'll be able to post it up. Goodness sake, we got 3 viewers. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I will be doing some live streaming more than likely of a couple art pieces later on, trying to figure out a couple different things. I actually did that last stream was done using VideoPad, not the best program in the world, a little sketchy, but it definitely gets the job done, and I really love the music that I put in with that. It was just one of the YouTube musics that were available. So I thought that was pretty awesome to be able to do that. But that came out really well. I keep saying can we please cut out the ums? I don't want to be one of those, YouTubes that, every is cut out and the person like jumps around 20 angles because it's always cut, 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 cut. I like just being, while we're on the topic of YouTube, I just like that being that person that just speaks out and just whatever happens, happens along the way and just let it be on the main final version and just laugh about it in the end. I tell you guys, I tell you. Other arts that are going to be done in the future, I have a load of requests. In fact, I got a ton of requests that I need to be doing next week. Absolutely sure. These people have been waiting enough. Drum SD needs to get something done. I got a couple other requests here. I need to definitely get something done for us, Solidicus, because Solidicus, you've been really just helping me out so much, making. I mean, I can't even keep up with how much art you've made of my character. It seems to be something new every day. So, due to that, I need to make you something really special. I was going to actually add you in a new request that I am actually getting done by another artist. But unfortunately, due to the stupid amount of money that it costs, that's life of being an artist. Um, and my other friend, Jumbo Hooves, actually needing a request for a little bit of help next month, and I am unable to unfortunately do that, and I will have to get in contact with that artist and cancel. I really don't like doing that. I've done, requests from, let's see, I've done requests from Tavi Monk, from Kananja White, some of the higher ends people, but this person does like hyper realistic stuff. And I really wanted a very special drawing. But unfortunately, that's just not going to go anywhere because I need to help out. Friends come first, and that's something in life that I've definitely learned. Legends 2 also has a request down. I think one came in from Mr. Cringy Boy. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to take a look at that. I have the request on my DeviantArt page, so if you guys have any questions on that, you can go ahead and look at that journal. I'll be posting that later on after I post this stream onto my DA. So let's see what else we got here. Let's just throw in a random question. Who is my favorite Animal Crossing character? Isabel. Right off the bat, no questions. I'm trying to do a lot of streaming of games, discussion of games, I used to be such a gamer. In fact, I had an Xbox 360, had all kinds of stuff on it. I used to actually game multiple hours a day. When multiple, I mean talking like 10, 11 hours. Unfortunately, what happens is something happened with my eyes where I get dizzy and nauseous whenever looking at the screen, and I lose awareness of where I'm at. So I actually can't be streaming or playing games for too long, especially if it's free camera throwing everything all over the place. I've mentioned that on my DA before why I don't stream too much. Minecraft does do that, but I have Optifine 1.7.10 on it. It allows me, and that's Ultra B3, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. That actually allows me to be able to look at that, get an idea for, what's going on, keep my awareness, keep my surroundings, take frequent breaks, and it doesn't strain my eyes so much. Other pictures of Lilac that are happening lately. We have a couple of them that are down. I'm wanting to do a couple more conveyor shots. I mean, I definitely have to do a fall thing. I wanted her jumping leaves, but leaves would be really tough. Happy fall, by the way. And also, I do have, and for those listening to the stream right now, a little secret here, I actually have an art piece coming up for fall back. That's going to be when time goes backwards 1 hour. And if you get the reference there, you're probably going to figure out what I'm going to be doing, time going backwards. Lilac is actually young enough, but I think we could take it one level further. So I thought to myself, that will be really awesome to be able to do that drawing. Also, I wanted to draw her in a candy corn outfit because Halloween for sure. But I can't quite set that up just yet. Like I said, I got to pay off my bills first, got to get everything else first. I have lost another person coming in. The thing is another thing. First of all, thank you very much for still staying with me. It doesn't matter how many people come in. It could be 10,000 people, though me speaking from 10,000 people, or it could be one person or no people at all. Anyway, while I'm here, check this out. Remember these folders back in the 90s? Lisa, Frank, you had like the puppy dogs and the rainbows and unicorns and all that. My brother, by the way, let me try to remember what his user was. It was Techro something or whatever. I don't remember. But anyway, my brother, he actually gave me this as a gift. It was so awesome of him. And he's actually an artist, like as a real job. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, he's awesome. He got me this, and I thought that was really nice. I do actually have a little bit thing. 5% battery. I may actually have to stop this stream very soon. You have an awesome row then. Well, thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that. But Lisa Frank, that was the thing. You had those on your folder. You were cool back then. That's what coolness was. Coolness today isn't quite the same. But Lisa Frank was that was the thing back then. And yeah, I still like it. But also, over in this baby wipes box here, I actually keep Prismacolors for when I'm doing artwork on the side. Oof, I needed to clean that out. Oof. Got that old smell to it. But anyway, I'm sorry for just all the random blabber. Just trying to get the thing going and talking. I remember my Minecraft. I want to go back to Minecraft. I do have a low battery. I am so sorry if the stream cuts off prematurely. Real quick on that though, I want to just let you know that same, yeah. So anyway, I'm just running through this real fast. I want to let you know that if you do not know your password and username, if you are truly serious, if you are a real race car driver, if you are like super serious Minecraft, I'll help you. If you want, I know it's not the same of doing it all over again, but if you want a new account, I can help you out. Guilty of being a candy corn fan, absolutely. Candy corn is super awesome. I will have to get candy corn. I refuse to have Halloween without candy corn. It is not Halloween unless I have candy corn. It's actually Halloween on my DS with Animal Crossing at least. That's like the 12th low battery thing. I better cut this off. We're finishing up this topic. Anthony, if you need help with that, give me a contact and I will see about sending you a card. Like one of the Minecraft user cards for paying you off to be able to get you started on a little bit of something. So I will be able to give you one of those if you want. I'll go to the store and go buy one for you. You're awesome. So, and it's not often where I get to talk with people who like Minecraft. I used to do a lot of redstoning, a lot of making really cool buildings and stuff. I want to be able to possibly see you do that too. I want to see you go back into that if you choose. And if so, then maybe we can go head to head together and maybe have a little bit of fun with that. So it'd be cool to have a mining buddy. I used to have a Minecraft buddy, but they fell back. So they didn't want to do Minecraft anymore. But anyway, I would love to be able to do Minecraft with you. And even if I don't do it with you, then hopefully I can maybe have some fun with that. And I'll send you a card for that anyway. So since I don't have your address or whatever, I'll have to go out by the card and then I'll send you the code or whatever. Back in my day, I built big castles. I still have them on UTK. Oh my gosh. Well, I actually built a castle. I actually used to own a server. I actually had a server that I personally ran with my own server and my own unit. The thing is that we actually built one and we actually had our own custom resource pack. I definitely want to get in contact with you on that. Unfortunately for tonight, I am going to have to cut off the stream because I got 2% battery, and whether I finish this, my phone's going to do this for me. So I just want to let you know, thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. All my rambling conversation, answering questions. If you guys have any more, please feel free to message me. I'll keep you guys updated on my DA, what's going to happen on Discord, etc. Anthony, you especially, thank you so much for joining. Everybody else who joins, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. Just those are awesome, but I think just having the discussion with you guys just really makes my night. So thank you very much for stopping by, and I will see you guys later. The night goes on.